Hey guys, happy Saturday. So, today we are going to put together a package, and this is Baxter's, or Kiki's. This is his new cat tree. So, we're going to hopefully put it together. So, we have the directions here. Hopefully it's easy to put together, but I think he's really going to like it. I think it'll be good for him. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but we'll just see how big it is after I put it together. Okay. So, got lots of pieces here. It's got the base, nice and soft. We also have a couple little scratching posts, because even though he doesn't have nails, he still likes to sharpen his claws. Oh, we have the little house part right here. He'll like that. Then we have just a couple little stand things. And then the top part, which is a bed, and it also has like this little bell ball thing. Oh, more posts. And then another instruction manual. Where's English? So these things go in here. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Because it's so like... In here. Oh, hi, Kiki. I'm putting together your tree. Look, Kitty. That's for you. He's already checking it out. He's very curious. I think he knows it's for him. There has got to be an easier way to do this. Oh my god. Okay. This is going to take me a hot minute. Finally got it. Kitty is very excited. I wish I was recording a second ago because he's already trying to climb in this thing. But I gotta finish putting it together first. My dad and Terry Housen were working on a cow, basically the most dangerous spots. Oh my god, he's going to love this. He's already playing with it, and it's not even like, I'm gonna cry. I think I want to keep it down here so he has something down here to like climb up in. All right, Kiki. Oh, let me move the scissors. That's probably not a good idea to have those sitting there. Okay, that's tight. Next, we have to... All right, there, because now we need this guy. Do you see him? I hope he can fit in there. I don't know if he can... Oh, he can! Oh my goodness! What do you think? Is it too small, Kiki? Ta-da! We got the cat tree put together. It wasn't too bad. I did have to fix this lower base to make it more sturdy, but we got it. Now he's just laying his butt right here on the directions. So I basically, he just wants to lay his fat booty right there, but there's his kitty tree. Well, we got it up. He's all set. We'll just let him explore it whenever he feels ready.
July 4th means a week of celebration in central Michigan. And the town's favorite vet is right in the thick of it.
Reducing dental life.
created for violent offenses. And the last time I checked, possession of stolen property wasn't a violent offense.
Unfortunately, that's the situation we're in. We're ready to go. Continue work and AJ, and this is a tough situation for him. You know, we just told her to keep her chin up and keep doing the work, and that we do the best we could to get this worked out the way she needs it to.
Hello? Hey.
Hey guys, it is Monday afternoon, still in the middle of yet another snowstorm, and I'm going to be doing some organizing, and I figured I would just vlog this a little bit. So I'm like really old school, I'm such a boomer, but I always keep CDs in my car. I don't really, plug my phone into my car too much. I'm very much like a CD type person, and I have had this CD case for probably the last like 12-ish years. I got this at a flea market forever ago, and as you can see, it has seen better days, and I have so many CDs, so I figured I would buy a new one and just move all my old CDs from this torn up piece of crap to this one. As you can see, it is a lot bigger. This one holds about 400, which I think should be enough. So I got this big guy. So that's where we're going to put all of them in. And I also got the Popular Monster Falling in Reverse CD to add to my collection. So yeah, I just figured we could go through and kind of also show you guys like what CDs I have and transfer them into the new one. So let's go. We have a mix of like a bunch of different stuff in here. Stuff that I used to listen to when I was younger. We have some Frank Sinatra, just all kinds of good stuff. So we have some ABBA, Adele, bunch of Adele. We have some AFI right here. We have some Alice in Chains, As I Lay Dying, Avenged Sevenfold. Lots of Avenged Sevenfold. We have Avril Lavigne, tons of Avril Lavigne in here. Black Eyed Peas, Britney Spears. Look at these freaking Britney CDs. A ton of Britney Spears. Bullet for My Valentine, Chevelle, Creed, Greatest Hits. We have some Dane Cook comedy CDs, Disturbed, Eminem, Evanescence, Fall Out Boy, Five Finger Death Punch, Flyleaf, Frank Sinatra. I have a ton of Frank Sinatra CDs in here because my dad really liked Frank Sinatra. We have some Garbage, George Michael, oh my gosh, Gautier, Green Day, Gwen Stefani, Hilary Duff, you guys. Hilary frickin' Duff is in here. Used to be a big fan of Hilary Duff. Believe it or not, Hilary Duff was my first concert ever. We have a couple Jeffree Star, including the old Hot Topic exclusive CD in there. We have some Jewel. Look at that oldie. Josie and the Pussycats soundtrack. Love that movie. Still own it. It was like my favorite movie when I was younger, and I wanted to be Josie so bad. So I have the soundtrack in here. Justin Bieber, Kesha, Kid Rock, Korn, Lily Allen. You guys remember Lily Allen? Crazy. Got some Lil Wayne in here. Madonna. And then all of my Manson CDs. I have every Manson CD that has ever come out. My Chemical Romance. More My Chemical Romance. Nicki Minaj. Panic at the Disco. Paramore. Pink, Post Malone, I Prevail. I have a ton of their CDs as well. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Rihanna, Rob Zombie, Slipknot, System of a Down, 30 Seconds to Mars, 3 Days Grace, and just a couple random ones. So yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of CDs here. So let's transfer all of these into the new guy and get rid of this, because this doesn't even zip anymore, and it's just falling apart. So, well, hi Kitty, are you gonna help? And I do have them all in alphabetical order. Well, hopefully, kind of. I think I do at least. Favorite AFI album ever, December Underground. Oh my gosh, it's the best. If you can hear that, Kitty is sharpening his claws on his box. It's just something he likes to do, so we let him do it. As I Lie Dying. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember As I Lie Dying? Didn't the lead singer like go to jail or something for for plotting to kill his wife or some shit? Was that him? Is that who I'm thinking of? I think it was. I used to be obsessed with As I Lie Dying. And of course, Avenged Sevenfold, which I'm not a fan of their newest album. Not at all. Ugh, Bullet for My Valentine. Oh my gosh. So good. Dane Cook is one of my favorite comedians ever. So that's why I keep these in here, because sometimes I just need a good laugh. And then this spot will be for my new CD, Popular Monster, Fall Out Boy. Alright, we got her all finished up. Alright, trash. It was good to me for a really long time, but now we have something that isn't broken. I don't really know how I feel about the construction of this one either, but I mean, at least it's not falling apart. Here's just a little overview again, what I have. All my CDs. I love my CDs. I am always that person. I still love to buy CDs. I will always be buying CDs. It's just something about it. I think it's the millennial in me, because, you know, nowadays kids just hook up their iPhones to everything and just play it off Spotify. Whereas me, you know, I like to have the real thing. I like to see, you know, the music I like. Do you guys have any of these same CDs as I do? I think the most CDs I have of the same artist is Marilyn Manson for sure. I have an empty spot here because his newest album is currently out in my car. So, and I Prevail. I have a decent amount of I Prevail as well. But yeah, there we go. I'm just, you know, chilling at home. There's nothing else to do, and this needed to be done, so I figured I would, you know, vlog it and show you guys all my CDs. Gosh, this thing's huge. I probably didn't need to get the 400 one, but there we go. Now it's all set to go back out to my car. And hopefully this one doesn't fall apart like the last one. Or if it's going to, it can wait like 13 years. Hey guys, welcome back. It is a new day. Today's Tuesday, February 18th. It's like 5 o'clock at night. I just fed Avril and Kitty Cat. So Avril basically inhales her food and Kitty likes to take his sweet time. So they're both eating, both had their dinner. Sorry, my hair looks crazy right now. I've had it up all day and I just took it down. So I look insane. But, yeah, I wanted to give you guys some updates on Baxter. He's been doing really well. Actually, I saw a ton of his personality today. He had his first round of zoomies. I have heard of cats getting zoomies before, but I've never actually seen it. And seeing that today was so much fun. I wish I recorded it, but it was just one of those like moments where it just happened and I was just like in the moment. So he's really starting to come around. He's, you know, showing a lot more of his personality, and that makes me really happy. He finally pooped. He's been pooping now. He had a giant poop this morning in his litter box because first, you know, I was concerned about the not eating, and now he wouldn't poop. So then pooping became an issue, but now he's pooping, he's eating, everything seems to be going good. He's still adjusting for sure. He's not 100% there yet, obviously, but all things considered, he's doing really well. He's doing really well with Avril. He actually tried to play with Avril today, which I thought was so strange. He would like sit up high and like watch Avril with her toy, and then he would like try to like, you know, like, I don't, it was just really cute. But I also have some concerning news because if you guys watched my last vlog, I took him to the vet and he got like a full workup and everything. He got blood, urine, exam, like he got a bunch of stuff done. If you guys watched my last vlog, you know what I'm talking about. And I got those results back today, and it's not what I wanted to hear. It's a little concerning, but basically, unfortunately, he had quite a bit of protein in his urine and his liver values were elevated. Oh, he's trying to bury his food. Like, he'll eat a little bit and then he'll try to bury the rest for later. It's so funny. Anyway, yeah. So, not good news. Not what I was expecting. I was hoping for, you know, clean bill of health as far as his blood work and urine goes, but unfortunately that is not the case. We don't know what it could be. Could it be like pancreatitis? Could it be, God forbid, liver disease? We don't know. This is not what I was expecting at all. So basically, the plan of action is he's going to go in 4 weeks for a recheck of his blood and urine. And if those levels are still the same or worse, then we need to start looking at the possibility of doing an ultrasound and or an x-ray of his liver to find out the exact cause and what everything looks like in there, which I'm really sad about, because even though it hasn't even been 2 weeks yet, I have grown insanely attached to this cat, and I never in a million years thought that would happen because I've always been such a dog person. I'm pretty sad. I was pretty upset this morning, which is why I haven't vlogged at all today, because I was just kind of dealing with things in my head. But I'm gonna do what I can for him. You know, we're gonna go and get him rechecked and we'll go from there. I'm gonna do everything in my power to help him. He is obese, as you guys know. He weighs almost 19 pounds and he's not supposed to, so I'm sure his obesity didn't help the situation. So I don't know how long his values have been like this, if that makes sense. But I mean, he's eating, he's drinking, he's playing, he's grooming himself regularly, he's using his litter box. So I'm gonna take all of that as a good sign, and I'm not gonna try to worry, even though I am the kind of pet parent that constantly worries when stuff like this comes up. Like, you know, I was the same way with Jackal, I'm the same way with Avril and her kidney issues, and now I'm the same with him. Like, I just want the best for him, and this is not the news that I was expecting, and I'm sure it wasn't the news that you guys were expecting, but I mean, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, he's in my care. You know, he's my cat now, so I'm gonna do everything that I can for him. And we'll just take it one day at a time, and we'll see what happens. I'm really upset about it because he's such a sweet cat. He's amazing, okay? There is no other, like, I don't know if I could ever get another cat again because I know there is literally no other cat on this planet like him. Like, he is one in a million, I swear to God. Like, just so sweet. And it just sucks that his blood work and his urine showed some, you know, concerning things. It sucks. At the end of the day, just love him and do what you can, and that's what I'm gonna do. He has been playing with his cat tree a little more. I did have to move it from the corner that I had it in because I don't think he liked it over there because of my utility closet. When my heat kicks on, it's very, very loud, and I don't think he appreciates the noise. But as soon as I moved it into the middle of the living room, he started playing with it more. So I'm gonna have to find a new place for the cat tree. Maybe somewhere in here. I don't really know. And Avril has just been the sweetest girl ever. She has been so sweet to the kitty. She's been very respectful. Yeah. Do you have a full tummy? Yeah. Are you watching your food? Yeah, he eats right there, and he has his box and stuff, but that's where he likes to eat at night, so that's where we put it. Here's where I have his cat tree, and he did play with it a little bit, and then here's his fountain. I don't know if I ever showed you guys his water fountain, but this is the one that I ordered. I got it off of Amazon, and it is so quiet. Like it hardly makes any noise, and it's really cute. I did decide to move his water fountain downstairs for now because he didn't really seem that interested in it upstairs. And what's really weird about him is he likes to do things in front of people. Like, yeah, hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Like, he likes to eat in front of people. He likes to drink in front of people. Play in front of people. What do you think of the camera? Yeah. Avril, are we getting jealous? We can share. Yeah, we can share. Yeah, and since I spend most of my time down here, I just decided to have his water fountain down here as well for him, but he's very interested in the camera. Aren't you, Kiki? Yeah. Oh, and that little white dot on his head, I didn't cover that in the last vlog, but I did have them look at that, and they just think it's like a little cyst or something. Nothing super serious, and they're not really concerned about that, so yeah. Oh, yep, getting a drink, washing down his dinner. I do have to watch this girl because she cannot have cat food whatsoever. Usually if dogs eat a little bit of cat food, it's not the end of the world. But since you have elevated SDMA levels, she cannot have any cat food whatsoever, or it could be detrimental to her. Yeah, he seems to really like the fountain, so that makes me happy. He seems like he's coming out of his shell more, and he really doesn't seem to mind the dog at all. He's never been around dogs in his life, so the fact that he's doing so well with the dog in the home is crazy to me. Yeah, everything's going well. I just wish his test results were better, but yeah, I'm thinking about maybe putting the cat tree somewhere over there, but I have that chair there, so I don't really know what to do with it. I have no idea what to do with this space. Maybe if I move my magazines and put the cat tree there. I don't know. I don't know what to do. He doesn't really spend that much time upstairs in my office filming room anymore. The only time he really goes up there is to take a nap while I'm at work or to use the bathroom. That's it. So I'm probably going to have to start moving some stuff downstairs because he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't like to be alone. He doesn't want to be alone, which is perfectly fine with me. I just kind of have to like organize my life a little bit, but yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to show you. Hi, handsome. Hi. Are you so handsome? Oh, what a beautiful boy. Look at you, big guy. Did your catnip? Oh, you gonna lay? Oh, yep. Yep. What a good boy. Yeah, clean yourself up. What a good man. I'm rewatching Pitbulls and Parolees for like the 5th time. I love this show. So I just have that on in the background in case you guys can hear it. Kind of looks a little cramped there, doesn't it? I don't really know where else to put it. Maybe if I try it over there. I don't like that either. I have no idea where to put this freaking cat tree. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I just don't have a big enough space for all this. I have no idea what to do. Hey guys, welcome back from all of us. Look at this. Good boy. Good girl. Excellent. So today is it Wednesday? Yeah, February 19th. We are all just chilling on the couch. I got home from work a couple hours ago and we've just been chilling. It's almost time for dinner time for Kiki and Avril. I know, you're getting antsy. Just give me a second here. I just wanted to come on here and answer a couple questions, address a couple of concerns. The first vlog, so the vlog before this one went up today, and that was like the introduction to Baxter into my life, and I've been getting a lot of really good tips and advice from a few of you guys, and a couple of you had some concerns and questions, so I just figured I would answer a few of those before I get to the whole feeding schedule. The first thing is, yes, he has a cat tree. I got him a cat tree. You guys saw that in the beginning of this and throughout this vlog. So he does have a cat tree now. The second biggest thing was his declawing. A lot of people, for justified reasons, have concerns about him being declawed. He was declawed, again, not by me, and he was declawed years ago. He was a very young kitten when he was declawed. This is not something that is recent, and I do understand that it is wrong. It is not right to do. It is very much looked down upon, and there are actually some vets and some states actually that have completely outlawed it and won't do it. I understand, but he is declawed, okay? There is absolutely nothing I can do to change that. A lot of people were asking me if he has trouble with his feet or if he has trouble walking. The answer is no. I did have the vet look at his feet because I know that sometimes cats can have issues with it. No, he has absolutely no issues with his feet. His paws are fine. He still sharpens his claws on his box and on the cat tree and stuff like that. He did poop again twice yesterday. Very large poops, so he is doing that. As far as giving him pills, I was able to give him a pill with my fingers. It went fine. He doesn't like having his mouth messed with, but everything went fine. The other thing is, people said that I opened my office door where he was staying. People were saying that I opened the door too early. I didn't have it closed long enough for him to adjust. Now, typically, yes, you would be correct. Typically, you keep the door shut and keep them in a room for several days. However, his first night, he hid underneath my desk, and in the middle of the night, he was knocking and howling, crying at the door. He wanted the door open. He does not like to be alone at all. This cat follows me around like a dog, and the first night, he did not like having the door shut. So I did end up opening the door. And another reason why I have been leaving the door open is because it is very, very cold here in Michigan. And with that door shut, that room was just getting way, way too cold. And no animal wants to be in the cold. So that is another reason why I left the door open, is to allow more heat to get into the room, because even though there is a vent in that room that heat goes up into, it just kept getting way too cold in there. So yes, I did open the door too early for some of you, but he did not like having the door shut. Like, I have a video, gosh, I don't even know if I saved it, but I have a video of him on here. Oh my gosh. Was it this night? I have a video from that pet camera of him scratching at the door. Another question I got is the water fountain. I showed you guys he does have a water fountain to drink from now. Another thing I did that I didn't bring up is I did get one of those like scent diffusers, like the cat calming scent diffusers that you plug into the wall. I do have one of those plugged in upstairs. That got plugged in the day he came here. Hang on, guys, I'm trying to find this video. It's been like, it's like 2 weeks here in the making. So you can see him at the door right there, and he was just meowing. Just, he wanted to be let out. He loves to be with people. He wanted to be with people. Yeah, he was not a fan of having the door shut. He didn't like it at all. So if I opened it, you know, him and Avril were separated. So I just opened it and let him explore, basically. So yeah, that is why I opened the door so early. Typically with most cats, you have to leave it closed for a longer period of time, but I swear to God, he is not like normal cats. What was the other thing that I wanted to address? His weight, obviously, that is something we're going to work on over time. Right now, we're still adjusting. He's now greeting me when I come home from work. He is way more playful. He eats every morning when I get up, and he eats at the same time that Avril does. So he does get fed 2 times a day. I know he still has a while to go, but for it not even being 2 weeks yet, he's doing amazing. As far as his blood and urine, I did schedule another recheck so we can check his liver levels. That is the only thing that is really concerning me right now is his liver, because that's what the blood and urine results were showing, was something was up with the liver levels. So I did reschedule that recheck, and then after that we're probably going to do an ultrasound just to see what everything looks like. But as far as that, he seems to be doing pretty good. I think it's time to ask Avril a question. Sweetie, I have a question. Are you by any chance hungry? Are you hungry? Oh my gosh, is it time to eat? Kiki, are you hungry? Yeah, are you guys hungry? Hi, Kiki? Are you hungry? Okay, let's go eat. Everybody to the kitchen. Everybody to the kitchen. And Kitty wants to be down here, okay? I'm not making him stay down here. He wants to be down here. They're doing really well together. If Kitty wants to go upstairs, he can go upstairs, and Avril stays down here. Avril is still not allowed in that room because that is still his safe space. We got Kitty's bowl right here. Are we hungry? Yeah, are you guys hungry? Kitty was getting just a tiny bit of pumpkin with his food because he was getting a little bit backed up because he didn't poop for a while, so he was getting a little bit of pumpkin in his food. And for dinner, he gets his wet food. So he is getting wet food, which I think, Kiki, I think you need another can. And then Avril, of course, is on her regular kidney food. Gotta get everybody fed. Gotta do Avril first because Avril was here first. And she will get very upset if I don't feed her first. So we're just gonna get her bowl ready first. Alright, here's Avril's. For a little fun treat, we're gonna give her just a little bit of pumpkin. And then she's also on some Purina. Kiki, this isn't yours, sweetheart. Yours is coming next, okay? She's also on some Purina. She's also on some Purina Pro Plan hard kibbles for neurocare for her brain, just like a brain health food. So she gets a couple kibbles of that. Her kidney food, she has to have water to keep her hydrated for her kidneys. And then as a little treat, we just topped it off with some pumpkin. So Avril can eat now. Are you ready, Avril? Come on, sweetie. Ooh, good stuff. Here you go. And now we have Kitty's food. Now, one thing I've noticed about him is when it comes to his wet food, he likes to graze. So he will not eat his dinner all in one setting. He will eat his breakfast all in one sitting, but dinner he likes to kind of graze a little bit. I do also add some water to his food as well, just to keep him extra hydrated, and especially with his new liver values being a little elevated, I like to add water to his as well. I know, Kiki, we're getting it for ya. Yeah. 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 Are you hungry? All right, and here's Kitty's. Tad bit of pumpkin just to keep things loosened up in there, because even though he has been pooping, his poops feel, they're pretty hard. So this pumpkin, just a tiny bit, just to kind of loosen things up, get some water in there. And he eats out in the living room, but he kind of makes a mess because he likes to pick at his food and bury it. So we're gonna put this on a paper plate. Well, that was quick. Good girl. So Avril just finished eating. She's such a dog. She just inhales her food. Good girl. Make sure you clean that bowl. That's a girl. And then we have, ooh, nice burp. And then we have Kitty eating. This is where he likes to eat. And I just have a paper plate underneath so he doesn't, you know, push his food all into my rug. But look at him go. He's eating. All right, you let me know when you have to poop, okay? I know it's coming. Yeah, you just let me know when you're ready. And we gotta leave Kitty alone while he's eating, okay? So yeah, that is kind of the routine that we're doing and we're sticking with for now. I'm sure as time goes on and we adjust more, it'll change, but for now, that's what we're doing. I know there was also a lot of concerns about him being on dry food, and I understand the dry food concerns with like urinary issues in male cats. Wet food is better. I am slowly transitioning him over to the wet food full time, and hopefully I answered all the questions. I'm sure there will be more questions to answer soon. Don't you dare. Avril's trying to get at the cat food. Don't you dare. You can't have cat food. You're a dog. You're a beautiful dog. Oh, another question that I wanted to address is people are wondering what happens when I go to work. Where do the animals go? Where do I put them? Because they're not ready to be unsupervised alone. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not comfortable with that yet. So as many of you know, when I go to work, I have always kept my dogs in the kitchen area. Avril has the entire kitchen and dining room area. That's where her bed is. That's where her food and water is. I can't allow Avril to have free roam of the house because she has been known to have accidents when she gets separation anxiety, because she does suffer with separation anxiety. So I have always just kept my dogs in the kitchen. There's a gate, a really, really tall gate, as many of you probably know. So when I go to work, Avril is in her usual space. This isn't anything new for her. Avril is in her usual space in the kitchen with the gate closed. She has water. She has her, you know, her bed. All of her stuff is in there. So if she does have an accident, it's much easier for me to clean it up on that floor than it would be the carpet. And then Kitty has free roam of the rest of the house. He can go upstairs and use his litter box. He can sleep on my desk. He can be on the couch. I don't lock Avril in the kitchen now because I have a cat. No, Avril has always gone in the kitchen when I go to work. So Avril's routine is the same. He does like to bury his food. Like, he'll eat some of it and then he'll like take a break to like groom himself or get a drink of water, but before he walks away from his bowl, he'll try to bury his food. It's so funny. I've never seen that. Was it good, kitty? Yeah? Is it good dinner? Yeah.